On this episode of Legacy on a Plate,
nostalgia and homemade ice cream collide in Dania Beach. Hi, I'm Michelle Bernstein and welcome to Legacy on a Plate. Join me as I visit the iconic restaurants that have shaped South Florida history, one plate at a time. Let's dig in. When Monroe Udell founded Jaxson's Ice Cream Parlor and Restaurant in 1956, he had one clear goal: to consistently serve every customer the best homemade ice cream and food. Fast forward to today, this Dania Beach icon not only continues to deliver on Monroe's goal, but with his daughter Linda Zakheim running its operations, new generations of customers can indulge in its nostalgic flair and Americana decor.
thank you. Woo! One scoop at a time. Woo-hoo!
So a little bit of history that people don't know about Jaxson's is that my dad was from Connecticut, and his family moved from Connecticut in the early 1940s to Hollywood. My grandparents had several restaurants in Connecticut, and that's what they did. So when they got here, they looked for a place. They landed on Hollywood Beach on Jaxson Street, right on the boardwalk. And it was called Harry's Good Food. So my father and his brother worked for their parents for many years. And one summer, my father met my mother. She came down with a family from Brooklyn. They asked if she would be their au pair type of babysitter for the summer, and she was happy to come. And that summer, my parents met while my dad was working at the restaurant. After a while, they decided that they wanted to open up their own restaurant. And my grandfather's best friend said to my dad, "You have to incorporate ice cream." He had gone to ice cream school, and he was making all the ice cream for all the restaurants and hotels in Miami Beach. So my dad went to ice cream school, he came back, and he just got into it. He loved it, and he started tweaking all the recipes that he learned, and he came up with his own proprietary secret recipes that we still use today. What brought him to Dania Beach was there was a crazy flood that came in the late 1940s, and it came all the way as far as the east side of Federal Highway. And Federal Highway at that time was the only thoroughfare between Palm Beach and Dade County. And my dad, being familiar with New York and Connecticut, knew that to be successful, you had to have storefront property. And this shopping center had just been built, so he decided to open up here in Dania Beach. The only problem was you couldn't get a business license if you were African American or Jewish, and we were from Jewish descent. So we had to stay under the radar, not tell anybody, but he had to come up with a good Southern name. And all the streets in Hollywood were named after presidents. And my grandparents actually lived on Monroe Street, and it was a coincidence with my father's name being Monroe. But there was Taft Street, Wilson Street, Harding Street, and then he saw Jaxson, President Jaxson, and he loved it. He loved the J name. He loved that it sounded a little, ice cream parlor-ish. But what my dad did, what he always does, is he put his twist on it, X marks the spot, and he came up with the name Jaxson's. And as soon as the Jim Crow laws lifted, my father continued to hire people of color. Whoever came in and needed a job were the people that were getting the job. He didn't look at color, ethnic background, religion. It was just whoever wanted to work is who he hired. In today's world, some of the challenges in running a family-owned business is just really finding managers who care and love the restaurant as much as we do. It's not just a job for me, it's my life, it's my legacy, it's my dad's vision. And I'm here today because of him, and I want to make sure that we do things the way he wanted it. And there's no one else that would better do it his way than me, because I know his way. To me, that's the American dream. If you work hard and you stay focused, you can be very successful.
Linda, it feels so good to be here. I don't know if you know, but I grew up here.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's so many memories here. How does it feel to be 70 years old? This space is 70 years old, which is so insane.
I'm so proud, and I think my dad would be so proud of us for keeping it going since he passed in 2014.
Right.
So for me, it's special. I feel blessed. I feel honored that I was able to continue his legacy.
Monroe was an incredible man.
He was special.
Yeah, he really was. He was like larger than life.
I say he was like an early Willy Wonka to me.
I couldn't agree more. So talk to me a little bit about the candy, because I love that you walk in and you're greeted with all this kind of old school candy that I haven't seen in a really long time. In fact, I didn't even know they still made some of this stuff.
Yeah, this
right?
is our old school candy and toy store. And it has been a challenge. A lot of the old time candy stores have been closing down, so sometimes we can't get certain items. So this is what we have now, and it's very popular. People love it. All the candy in the barrels, we bag ourselves every day. So it's extremely fresh, yes. It's so fresh.
That's so smart.
That we say, and we only bag what we need because we can make more daily.
Right. And it feels so soft.
It's so soft. I always tell everyone, you're never gonna have a gummy bear this soft because it hasn't been sitting in a bag.
Right. I'm gonna have to take some for my son later. This is amazing, but I haven't seen some of this stuff in a really long time.
We have the pop rocks and we have the candy necklaces.
This has me crazy.
Yoo-hoo candy
I
bars.
didn't even know that even existed.
These are my absolute favorite, the gold mines. I don't know if you remember those.
No, actually, I
And
do
the
not
bubble
remember
gum, and the Tootsie Rolls.
This is amazing.
So we do.
Linda, this is so cool.
We have so much fun, but this is the first thing people see and they love it.
Right. My
We
son
have the
loves
violets and the chowders.
Amazing.
Even
Amazing.
Chuckles.
Wow.
The Necco wafers are actually, they became extinct and somebody just bought the company and they're now making the Necco rolls again.
Wow. This is great.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Thank
Wow.
you. What do you think of that?
I think it's really big.
This is the small one, Michelle.
No, it's not.
This is a half-pound hot dog that's made special for Jaxson's, and we actually have a pounder
That's not possible. Do people actually eat the whole thing?
all the time.
Do they really?
They really do come hungry when they come to Jaxson's. They're ready to go. Or sometimes they share it.
Right.
Of course.
And then is this corned beef?
This is actually our pastrami.
Pastrami?
It's very lean. It's delicious. Want to try it?
Yes. I don't even know what to try first.
Well, it's really good with the deli mustard, I'd say. So
Okay.
I would say let's put some deli mustard
Do it.
on it. Okay.
You mind if I eat it with a fork and a knife?
Absolutely not.
That is a
Go
lot.
for it.
My goodness gracious. This would probably take me about 4 days to finish this thing.
You got to try the bread though. That's
Okay.
what is incredible. It's made from the local bakery, and it's just
It's beautiful.
Unbelievable.
Did you say it was like challah?
it is like a challah bread that we cut off the sides and we toast it, so it's perfect. It's the best combination. Delish.
That's so good.
And of course, we serve it as a platter if you'd like. We have our seasoned fries, and then we also have our onion rings coming in on an airplane.
Whoa.
We have our homemade remoulade and our homemade honey mustard.
This is so cute. Oh my God, you guys, look at this. It's like about to take off. This
We
is
say it's
beautiful.
incoming. The sauces
love it.
really make it perfect. You can dip.
Okay, I'm in.
Let's do it.
How many onion rings do you think you go through in a year?
Probably thousands. They're very popular because you'll see why. They're crunchy, they're warm, they hold together, they're delicious.
And you know what I love? They don't, you know how sometimes you'll bite into it and the onion
Pulls
strip?
out.
Yeah.
Ours holds. That was very important to me when I was
It's very smart.
searching for onions.
Did you put this on the menu?
No, my father did.
Wow.
Oh, this is our homemade root beer. Jaxson's not only makes homemade ice cream, they make homemade sodas. Wow. So we have cola,
This is so big. Are
Diet
they
Cola,
always
root
this
beer.
big?
We do serve it in a 32-ounce cup,
Okay.
but we do make all of our sodas in-house, all our syrups, our toppings, our whipped cream, everything.
I love that your father decided
He came
to
up
make
with all of this.
everything homemade.
It makes a big
I mean, what
difference.
a beautiful
here.
thing. Salud, by the way.
Cheers. The smell of it is even to die for.
This is so good.
It's
It
the real
tastes
thing.
homemade.
It is homemade. And of course, it makes the best root beer floats.
You know the biggest problem though? You can't take that home because it's not going to be as good when you get home with it, will it?
Well, we have to-go
it's
cups, but
delicious.
it may not make it home.
This is just beautiful.
At Jaxson's, you can truly get a little bit of everything, even the kitchen sink.
Wow.
Oh my goodness gracious.
That's a beautiful one.
That is insane. So no visit is complete at Jaxson's without the kitchen sink.
Thank you.
This is beautiful, Linda.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And the whole idea about the sink was for families to gather together to celebrate the wow effect. It was something that you couldn't duplicate because it's in an actual kitchen sink, and Jaxson's actually has the trademark on this sink. So nobody else can copy it. They could call it a kitchen sink, but they cannot make it in
I
our
love the
sink.
sense of humor throughout all of Jaxson's, and I love that you've continued your amazing dad's legacy. Congratulations. This
Thank
place
you.
has always been a huge part of history in South Florida, and thank goodness that you and your family are continuing this incredible multi-generational restaurant. I'm so happy that it's here and happy that it's just as good as it always was.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Michelle Bernstein, and this is Legacy on a Plate.